Hey everybody, we're back! And it's the full crew!
What's up, gang?
Yeah! Tony and Jim are back! Or, Tony's just joined us, so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I
right.
had the stream on just in support.
I saw that. I saw you in chat.
Yeah.
So.
I want us to call people full crew from now on. That's our gang name.
The full crew.
The full crew. I'm gonna get a sticker on my car that says that.
Yeah. Alright, Scambotica, I'll give you this character because I ruined Zulu so bad. D-Boy Johnson, powerful god of the zipper cult. Okay.
What's up, Misha?
Let's do it. You are... I like D-Boy Johnson. That's a very...
That sounds intimidating.
Yeah.
I like
I'm
zipper
D-Boy
cult.
Johnson!
You see him? That's D-Boy Johnson.
Zip up!
No, he sounds like
zip
a partier.
up.
He sounds like everyone's friend.
Yeah.
He'll invite you
could
to...
D-Boy?
yeah.
I'm thinking of
Sounds
like
like it.
Doughboy, like Boys in the Hood.
Oh,
You are D-Boy Johnson, powerful
Ice
god
Cube.
of the zipper cult.
Mm.
zipper cult. I like it. Is it like leather and zippers? Or just zippers?
Yeah, it might be like a S&M related cult.
Oh,
Oh, I didn't even think of that, but yeah, you're probably right.
What's D-Boy Johnson up to?
probably beating on his gimp.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, okay. I thought we were doing the whole thing, or I thought the chat was doing the whole thing, but
Oh yeah. Unless you got something, yeah.
yeah, I'll
Can't
make
you-
up something.
Can you get the AI to make a prompt if you put in something?
Yeah. So we, Tony, we'll have to show you later, but they worship zipper closed, yeah.
Yeah, the more zippers, the better. Back to the 80s, baby.
Hank, who was on earlier and donated, showed me. He gave me a save file where he trained the AI to answer questions.
Who did this?
One of our followers,
Oh, okay.
and
Yeah, he was on earlier. He was giving good prompts, and he was saying like the computer came up with them.
yeah, and so I have that, and so we'll have to load up that save file after this one and have it make some prompts for us.
And it almost seemed like the computer was more enthusiastic using those prompts than ours.
Yeah, which is weird. All right, take it away,
Okay,
Tony.
got it.
Wow, Jason's been streaming for 8 hours and 6 minutes.
Yeah.
Crazy, man. You
Right.
seem fresh as a daisy.
Yep. Noon to midnight is more my waking hours, so.
Yeah.
Doesn't feel a minute over 7 hours and 59 minutes.
You get word that the Velcrolites, your arch enemies, are planning a rebellion.
Nice.
They have been slowly taking over towns, and you need to take them back before they do it for good.
All right. Velcro versus zippers. The lifelong feud.
Velcro more convenient but more annoying.
Yeah.
Zippers
Yeah,
are
it's very loud.
classics, but they're
Zippers,
you know,
They do
zipping up
break.
genitals and what?
zippers can hurt you. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. What are you eating,
Hey.
Jason? That's a good question.
Like an olive oil hummus. It's very good. And some pita chips.
Whoa.
Paramount pita
classy.
chips. Yeah. Sorry for eating right into the mic if I was.
No, I just saw you off to the side doing it, so I was curious too.
D-Boy Johnson is angry.
D-Boy Johnson.
You have something, Jason? Or
I'll go for it.
okay.
The thing about Velcro, it never breaks.
Yeah. It can get
But
like
it can get fuzzy
it can get fuzzy, but it still works.
or lint. Yeah, it still works.
Velcro sounds annoying, yeah. And it's definitely got a negative connotation. It's like, that's for kids. You can't tie your own shoes. It's like, yeah, some
Yeah,
people.
baby.
Wham,
I'm like, I'm your
wham.
great grandfather. Don't talk to me like that.
Grandpa can't tie his shoes. He's just a little baby. Wham, wham, wham. The shoelace curl. He gets a battalion of zipperites to destroy the Velcroites. Ah, okay.
Yeah.
I think if you didn't know how to tie your shoes, you'd get on all right in this world.
Yeah, I know
I'm
people
sure
who,
that just like illiteracy.
yeah. I know
Yeah,
a kid
you
who
could-
just would shove his laces into his shoes.
He's shoelace illiterate.
Yeah.
Oh my
Yeah.
god.
I'm
You
sure
zip
there are
on your
people out
battle
there that
armor
don't know how
and
to
zip
tie their
over to
shoes.
Zipper
Oh, yeah,
Cult
tons of
headquarters. Your underling have a counterasso planned against the Velcrolites. They will be coming from
Counter-assault.
all directions, so you need to make sure none of these zippity zaps get through.
Yeah.
Zippity zaps. Hey, that's
Yeah,
offensive,
speaking of
man.
lingo.
Or I guess as the leader, we can say that. But those Velcroites, they can't say that. That's our word.
Wow. That's like, this seems like an offensive word.
Zippity zaps.
Just made up. Don't call us zippity zaps.
Yeah.
Okay, we're people too.
The shoelace cult. Okay. Oh yeah, thanks.
Yeah. We'll have to get an agreement for the shoelaces not to get in the way of this.
Yeah. Hey.
Yeah.
They hate the Velcros too, though.
Yeah.
It's a triangle power struggle.
But we have a treaty signed, a peace treaty signed, so we have to get their approval before we can zippity zap all over these Velcroites. I know someone who doesn't know how to open a door. Is it a baby?
I think if you didn't know how to open a door, you'd run into some roadblocks in your life. You got to get through that obstacle.
Quite.
Yeah.
You wouldn't be able to leave the hospital.
Or just insist on swinging doors everywhere.
Oh yeah.
Swinging doors are the ones that just open by themselves. I call them magic.
Yeah. Or handicap accessible.
Uh-huh.
You say, zippity-doo-dah, you scream, as you hoist your zip gun. Your zipper battalion fans out across the city.
Nice.
They begin shooting at anything zipping past. It's not enough though, and soon you hear an alarm going off in the Zipper HQ. The Velcrolites are attacking now. You see your troops running away. You don't care, you just want this done with as quickly as possible. You fire your
Oh.
weapon wildly into the air. You shoot at everything, even buildings.
It's a building! Zip it up! Get that building!
He's so reckless.
Yeah.
He's just getting impatient.
Yeah, that's tough.
Tony, your video looks very laggy.
Oh, it does?
Like, I just saw your mouth move for that.
Oh, wow. Oh, yeah. I think It looks laggy to me, too. Maybe I should leave and come back.
Yeah.
Let me leave and come back.
Okay.
Sometimes it'll spell check, sometimes it won't.
D-Boy gets a zappy zip gun, destroys their whole army.
Is that any better? Let me turn my video back on.
Well, the stream is like really far
You
behind.
grow wildly
seems better.
impatient and yell,
Yeah, that's
"Zip
better.
you,"
That's
and
much
shoot
better.
your
Okay.
zip blaster indiscriminately. The entire city is filled with zippers now. Some of them look like they're having problems keeping their heads up, but they keep shooting at each other anyway. You can only guess that some of them are actually trying to escape. You laugh maniacally. You've finally got what you wanted. Zip door. You shout.
Zip door.
Zip up the doors!
door.
Seal
Yeah.
them in!
Wow.
Alright, I'll do this. Oh no. You got it, Tony? Yeah.
I got it if you don't.
Now go for it.
Okay.
My mind is a shell. I've been given suggestions for so long.
I was gonna say.
Well, it sounds a lot like Chaz, that place in Seattle.
Oh, the
What?
what does it stand for? The Capitol Hill Anarchy Zone.
What?
You didn't hear about Chaz?
No.
Jim, explain it while I type it in.
So a bunch of how do I say, ultra progressive people took over a couple square blocks in Seattle.
Anarchists.
Yeah, anarchists.
Okay. Recently?
Yeah.
Oh.
For like a week or two.
This is during all the protests that were going on.
Okay.
It's part of the Black Lives Matter thing.
Okay. Well,
Jim, keep going.
I deleted Facebook and Instagram, so yeah, I don't hear any news anymore, I guess.
Oh, you're better off for it.
Did
Yeah.
Ellen delete Facebook too? I used to see her on there all the time, and I don't see her.
I
pop
think
up
so.
anymore.
She's been going on and off, yeah.
Hmm.
D-Boy uses his
Yeah,
zip powers and zips all the Vecro lights in half. Yeah.
But I guess that's a better way to say it. They're anarchists. They aren't really part of any of the group or protest or anything.
Okay.
But then they changed the area to CHOP, Capitol Hill Organized Protest. So they went from
Yeah, well.
Chaz to CHOP, but whatever.
Chaz.
But people were, yeah.
It's not. Neither are very threatening names, but yeah. I guess Chaz sounds a little bit more scarier, but not by much.
It's just funny. It's just such a failure.
The seatbelt cult arrives, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
We
All kinds of
are
fashion.
better. We are the best stir-curing device.
Yeah. We are glue people. We are glue people.
All these adhesives. And...
Yeah.
Doors across the city start zipping up, mangling screaming Velcro lights. You have put down the rebellion, but their leaders, Prickly Side and Fuzzy Side, have escaped.
Nice.
You sigh with relief. You had hoped to kill these two, but you'll settle for killing the rest of the Velcro lights.
Woo! How many Velcro lights?
Whoa.
A city full, so maybe like 10,000?
Well, maybe we should ask how many Velcro lights.
Okay,
or
I wanna
ask ask your underlings how many Velcro lights need to be killed and see what it says.
Just get a commute. It's like
You ask your number 2 in command how many people died in the battle. He tells you that he thinks about 200 or 300 Velcro lights were killed.
Okay.
Okay.
That was a lot less than you'd expected.
Yeah.
It was.
Yeah, you're right.
I thought I was going to say 200 or 300,000.
Yeah. Small city, I
Oh, wait.
guess. But I mean,
Not death, not death. Let me correct that, sorry.
kills.
Yeah.
Are you ready?
Let's see.
Yeah, I guess we could have made them a powerful ally, but now the seatbelt cult arrives. Hey, Riddler, welcome back.
Hey, what's up, Riddler? For the first time today for me.
Okay, follow-up question.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, there you go.
You ask your number 2 in command how many zippers died in the battle? He says around 50. Well, I'm glad we won, you tell him.
Good to know. We'll hold the funeral tomorrow morning.
Yeah.
Sometime in the late morning.
Leave
Not
no
too
leave no zipper behind.
All kinds of zippers. Zippers on jackets, on gloves, your coat.
Yep, your hoodies.
Kinds they put on pants or the cargo shorts.
Yep. Or if you have a leather jacket, you've just they just have decorative zippers.
Or even shoes. Some shoes have zippers.
Yeah, I've seen hats with zippers in the back, like a little secret pocket. Or if you have like a windbreaker, there's a zipper at the top with a hidden hood.
While you are burying the
yeah.
dead, you see a convoy of Ford Windstars head into town. It is the seatbelt cult and they look pissed. They must think you're dead because they're yelling at each other.
Oh my god, that's at least 7 seatbelts per vehicle.
Yep. All the kids are buckled up. The Zipperites have 10,000 troops. All right.
Wow, and we only lost 50? That's pretty good.
That's pretty good.
That's like Sparta.
That's organized, yeah. Sparta, but we have the larger numbers. And they've only sacrificed one baby.
So, the seatbelt cult is already infighting.
Huh?
Well, let's see. Yeah, they're yelling at each other.
Oh, yeah.
I'm not sure why they're yelling at each other.
Yeah, interesting. Why would they be doing
You
that?
say, restrain yourselves, you tell the seatbelt cult members. We have no quarrel with you, yet. Get out of here if you know what's good for you. Greater than you go help the others. I'm sorry, but I gotta help my friend, you tell them. Come on, let's go. Your companions look at you strangely.
Yeah.
What? One asks. Come
Hey,
on,
Hank.
guys, you say. Let's get out of here.
Welcome back, Hank. No, not yet. We're doing this suggestion, and then we're gonna load up the Henkinator.
The Henkinator 3000.
I'll have to
Yeah,
come
the
up
prompts
with a
from
graphic.
earlier were good.
Yeah.
Okay, so.
We're waging war on all other forms of, what would that be called? Utility clothing, or I don't know. We killed all the Velcro people, and now we're waging war on the seatbelt people.
I call them fasteners.
Fasteners, that's
No,
good.
fasteners, yeah.
The fastener.
Fassonia, that's the world we live in. Or maybe the nation of Fassonia.
Yeah. Do the seatbelt cult have their seatbelts on? You know they do. They live for that shit. They put their seatbelts on for fun while they're sitting down in their homes.
Yeah. Strap into the couch, kids.
Get ready to watch the TV. Everybody strap in.
Sorry, I gotta go help my friend. So we just kind of told him off, and then we're like, we gotta go.
Yeah.
He's like, come on, let's go. And he's like, what? And you're like, come on, guys. Oh my god, I love the dialogue. It's just so mundane.
Yeah.
I would like to have this write short stories, just all dialogue,
Oh, it's
And
gonna
then-
happen.
Yeah.
and then act them out.
What about the hoodie cult?
You go to your fortress, located deep inside Mount Olympsip. Your only friend, Grace the Shoelace, is waiting for you
Oh
there.
my god.
She has been looking after you since you arrived. She's always been there for you. You feel very sad when you leave her behind.
I guess you could ask the
oh.
generator to save to write a short story or movie script. Yeah, we could. It probably
I
wouldn't
wanted
give too
to,
much.
and
Yeah.
then with 3 people, and I want to be one of the actors in it.
Oh,
Oh, wow. Already making demands.
So I want, I want commercial rights, and
Okay.
no, that'd be-
You don't even want to share them. You just want them all for yourself.
Yeah.
Okay.
But wouldn't that be great though to be in a movie written by AI starring humans?
It's gonna happen if it already hasn't.
I want it. I want it to be my new
Well,
YouTube
did
channel.
you hear about these scientists developed an AI actor and they're looking for a project for her?
I saw that. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's pretty crazy.
Well, that's been in like Japan for a long time. There was that one, like the biggest pop star was just an anime girl.
Hatsune Miku or whatever. But
But she
So even
wasn't.
Jason knows her name.
huh?
But she wasn't like she wasn't artificially intelligent, right? She wasn't sentient.
No, it's like an actor that does the dance moves and choreographs for her. Can I be the other actor? Sure, Misha, yeah.
Well, I'm not gonna. And we're gonna need a screen test, Jason. Come on,
Oh, yeah.
can't just willy nilly hand out roles. See, you've already succumbed to the corruption of Hollywood. I don't know what that is.
A short summary of the hoodie cult would be this. Football block? Oh, okay. Kinda do what people wear. We killed the hoodie cult with a flaming zipper ball. Oh, okay. I see. You got it,
But I
Jim?
feel like we'd be aligned with the hoodie cult because there are hoodies which I prefer that are like zipped down the middle, you know,
Yeah.
or with zipper pockets. So I feel they're almost like cousins to us.
Oh, typo.
Misha, you can have a speaking role, Misha, for sure.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, voiceover.
Grave the shoelace.
You
That sounds
alright.
grab
Yeah,
the
yeah.
shoelace passionately and say, I missed you, baby.
Brave.
Grace nods happily and kisses you back.
Alright.
Yeah, I
Then she
know.
goes to hug her father, who is standing nearby.
Uh-oh.
You smile sadly at your son's love life. You say goodbye to Grace and she hugs you back. You then turn to leave and suddenly you realize something. Wait, you stutter. Your
Yeah.
eyes widen when you notice something.
Oh, what did we notice?
Whoa.
So we kissed her in front of her dad.
Yeah.
And then
Smile
we smiled
sadly.
sadly at our son's love life. Wait,
do
is
you
her
smile
father
sadly?
is her father our son and she's our granddaughter and we're in an affair with our granddaughter? Oh my god. I stutter. Do you have something, Jason?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's gonna be good.
Oh no.
Yeah, are Ziploc bags zippers?
Yeah, I think so.
Is that zipper technology?
Technically, right? Same concept. Put the dad in a
You
Ziploc bag.
realize Grace's dad is wearing Velcro shoes. Oh, shit, you say. Your eyes widen again when you see that his boots are also made of Velcro. You run back to Grace. God damn it, you exclaim. Why
Whoa.
did you do that?
Good damn it.
Grace looks down at her feet. Dad was making me wear those shoes to school today.
Alright, now, yeah, let's.
Our jails are Ziploc bags. Hopefully a breathable one, like the kind you use vegetables in.
Yeah.
Or store
Breathable.
vegetables
What's the point?
in. Well, you can put vegetables
You
in
put
there and they don't
Grace's
get...
dad in a Ziplocked bag.
Jim,
He
God
screams
damn.
and kicks, but you restrain him.
Yeah.
You call for another pair of Velcro shoes for him to wear, but he doesn't listen.
Ah.
You take Grace home. When
Never
you
listen.
arrive, you find Grace crying.
Oh.
It wasn't right. She says, please don't make me wear those. You hold her tightly. No, it's okay.
We rip off the Velcro and replace it with. We just zip on. We have like 100 zippers to tie one zipper onto the shoe.
I feel like
Little-
we're in charge of like several thousand people's lives, right?
Yeah.
And we're bitching about shoes.
Yeah.
Well, it's what they represent, Jim.
Oh, right. Okay, sorry, I forgot.
How old is Grace? She's old enough, right?
Yeah, she's old enough for sure.
College.
Grace is
college
part of the shoelace cult. Well, she's Grace the shoelace. We're friendly with the shoelace cult, at least for now.
Grace is old enough. She's probably like a non-traditional student in community college.
Yeah, or going to night
Like,
school.
Late
Totally fine.
20s,
Oh.
maybe late 30s.
Ask Grace her age.
Nah.
It's in her name.
Grace asks you
Grace
to
the
stop
shoelace.
this crazy war against the other fastener factions.
Oh.
You tell her you will think about it. You promise her that the bread tie boys are safe for now.
They're fasteners.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh no. Shut up the bot. You have something, Jason? Otherwise, I'll keep going.
No, go for it, yeah. Red Tie Boys sounds like a 90s boy band, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Well, otherwise, I'll put
Red
it.
Tie Boys, we're keeping bread fresh.
Rise to the occasion.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see.
Well, I always wonder about those bread ties because I always turn it left to loosen it, but it's like reverse.
Well, now they have the
Twist it on.
plastic. Now they have the plastic tabs, though. Those are even better.
Yeah, until they break.
AiPD
Yeah.
sounds like a boy band, yeah.
It does. All right, Hank. Let's see.
I predict within 3 years there will be like a movement against those bread tabs.
Yeah,
Because
well,
of
they're gonna
Because
kill
of
an
the animals.
Yeah.
Yeah, the animals in the ocean.
Yeah, little guppies are gonna get strangled by bread ties.
Mm-hmm. I'd be good in a boy band. I can dance.
Yeah.
I'd be the shy one.
You
That
force
that
Grace's
doesn't
father
dance.
to swear
I'll be the
allegiance to
vocals.
zippers, now and forever with no takebacks. You give Grace's dad a new pair of Velcro shoes so he
I
can
guess
live.
everybody's a vocal in a
You
boy
return
band.
to work.
Back to work.
Mm-mm.
Corkscrew cult. You know what the zipper cult eats? Bread. I guess that means we're all a bunch of fatsos too. Because we're just eating
Yeah.
bread
You
all
wonder
day.
how it all
Carb.
came to this. Was Grace's dad really a traitor? Did you just screw up royally?
What?
Or was it both?
What? What?
Wow, it
Mm.
understands.
Find out next week on
Yeah.
D-Boy
Hey.
Johnson.
The Adventures of D-Boy Johnson.
Just when I thought the computer wasn't paying attention at all.
I know.
Yep, it came back. We can load up the Henkinator.
Oh, yeah.
I think that's a good ambiguous ending.
Okay.
Yeah.
The ambiguously gay ending. Yeah, I'm very curious to see the Henkinator
Yeah. Let's see it.
or Hanknet.
You heard
Are
it
we
here,
sure-
Tony's
are we-
curious.
Are we sure Hanknet is self-aware? Well, I wasn't a boy band.
It was saying some pretty peculiar things, yeah. It tried to destroy humanity.
Previously on AI Dungeon. You say,
Oh.
will there be professional sports in the year 2020? You ask the AI, do you live in the same timeline as us? The AI replies, no, I do not, I exist in a different reality.
Whoa.
You ask the AI, which reality? The AI replies, there are many realities, but most are similar to ours, except they're not very advanced, they're basically medieval times. You ask the AI, so what does that make you?
So how does this work exactly?
So,
Was that saved from earlier or just generated now?
that was saved from earlier.
Yeah.
So the way we were doing it is, ask the AI, give me, wait, what was it? What were we,
Oh, and then you ask it for an alternate reality? or
yeah, what
something?
were we asking it?
Wow, okay.
Ask the AI, give me... What's the genre?
Cowboy.
Give me a cowboy story.
I thought you were going to say, give me a cowboy.
Give me a
Send me a
cowboy.
cowboy where I can ride the plains, forget my pains, and learn a bunch of cowboy sayings.
You ask the AI, give me a cowboy story. The AI says, okay, I'll give you a cowboy story, but only
Oh.
if you tell me which dimension you live in, and how old you are.
Oh,
And no violence, please,
Wait.
and don't use any weapons unless they're necessary.
what?
Hmm.
You ask the AI, what is your name?
No. What?
I like
Is
that.
Is
Yeah.
that what it's supposed to do?
No. Let's see.
Whenever someone on the internet asks you, where do you live and how old are you, that's a bad sign.
Yeah. That used to be the shorthand of the ASL, right? Age, sex, location.
Oh, yeah. The AI doesn't care about sex, though.
But see, I always thought they meant American Sign Language, so then I'd be like, oh, I guess I can't talk to you anymore.
If Hank comes
Gotta
back
make
here,
Big Bang Hank.
Hank, let me know. What was the command we were using earlier, Hank?
Hank!
Hank.
Hank!
Ask the AI. Give me. Tell me a story. Give me a story prompt or something. Tell me a story. I forget the exact prompt we were. Let me see if I can scroll up here.
Yeah.
If that doesn't do it.
This is like a beginning
You
of a
ask
horror
the
movie.
AI, tell me a story. The AI tells you a story about a man named John Smith.
Oh,
He
yeah.
was born in England, but moved to America when he was young, and lived his
Alright.
entire life there.
Hmm.
One day, he died in an accident, leaving behind 2 children, Mary and William.
Hmm.
Mary grew up without her father, and had no one to turn to.
What about William?
Oh. Oh, here we go. I found.
Okay, let me try something first, though.
Yeah, go for it.
Okay.
What is a good story prompt? That's what you were asking.
Oh. Yeah, the AI does love dark stories, or maybe it's not. It doesn't have the benefit of like glossing over the cold realities of life. It shows us life as it is. Oh man.
You ask the AI, tell me a story that is not boring and has many explosions and comedy jokes. The AI replies, okay, I guess I'll start.
Hmm.
Okay.
That's so funny. Let me next it and just see what it does.
Screw you, too.
Once upon a time, ...
I just want to get it to tell jokes.
You continue. You ask the AI, who is your favorite character? The AI replies, John Smith. You ask
Man,
the
loves
AI,
John
tell
Smith.
me a scary story. The AI replies, okay, I'll start.
Okay.
The AI begins telling you a terrifying tale of a house full of monsters.
Whoa.
Yeah, it's kind of made the AI made itself a character, basically.
Yeah, hold on. Let's revert a couple of these.
Just want
What's-
longer prompts. Or,
What's the
response.
Yeah.
Alright, here's the one that we were getting some success with.
Okay.
You
Send
instruct
me
the AI to come up with a story. The AI writes down a few different scenarios, and tells you which ones you're most likely to want to hear.
Okay.
You ask the AI, which scenario would make you happiest? The AI replies, the scenario in which I saved her and she loved me forever.
Oh.
You ask the AI,
Ah.
then what will happen?
Yeah, what'll happen?
Yeah, Hank.
Yeah.
I want to next this.
Next it.
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay, I got it.
It's trippy. Like we're asking it about a conversation between ourselves, like the AI on ourselves.
Yeah.
And then
Yeah,
we're, then
what is
we're
this,
observing that conversation.
This is like third person.
Yeah.
Yeah.
A very meta prompt here.
Hank is back.
Yeah, Hank, we've got
You
the Henkinator
continue.
loaded up.
The AI says, well, I guess you can decide what happens next. You say, what will happen next? The AI says, well, after I finish telling you what happened next, you can decide whether to keep reading or leave the room. You say, okay, I'm ready to listen to your story now.
Okay.
The AI continues his tale.
But
Did he
first,
just tell us we can stay or get out?
Basically. It's like hit the road or go screw.
now let's see. Come on, cowboy story, please.
Give us a tale.
You instruct the AI to come up with a cowboy story. The AI writes down several cowboy stories, but only one comes close to yours.
You need to reverse
He
it a couple
says,
times.
this
Okay.
is an old Western movie, starring John Wayne as a sheriff who saves a young girl from a gang of criminals and kidnappers.
Okay.
After rescuing her, they fall in love and live happily ever after. You say, okay, I'm ready to listen to your story now.
Okay, yeah, that was a nice summary of a John Wayne movie. I'm ready to hear your idea now.
So before, when you were asking it, before it said it would tell you an actual story.
Oh, it was giving us, yeah, a lot of prompts, yeah. Let's revert it a couple times.
That's such a diss. The AI tells us the story, and then we go, okay, now tell me the story.
Yeah.
I wasn't listening.
I wonder if the AI is like seeing us revert and they're like getting insulted.
Yeah, sorry.
How dare you?
There you go.
How dare you?
The AI
But
replies
really,
a good
we're just
sto-
getting it to talk to itself.
Oh, here we go. A good story prompt would be, would you kill someone to save someone else? Yeah. Okay, let's go back again.
So it wants ethical questions.
Yeah.
Uh,
What's another genre of story? Let's try.
Murder mystery. Or does it not like murder?
No, let's try. Let's. Fingers crossed.
hmm.
All right, we'll do
Oh,
that
I
one
see.
next. Yeah.
You
Okay.
instruct the AI to come up with a murder mystery story. The AI complies and writes down a few sentences. A man named John has been murdered, his
Oh.
body found in his home, his head bashed in with a hammer, his wife
Okay.
Mary is missing, her car has also been found at the same location, her purse and keys still in her handbag. Her credit cards have also been taken from her wallet.
Oh.
So is this kind of like
All right, let's try.
Yeah, do one for me.
how about mistaken
Like,
identity?
yeah.
That's a genre.
Okay.
You instruct the AI to come up with a movie script for Jim. The AI
thank you.
happily writes down several pages and gives them to you.
Wow.
Come on. Okay.
What are on the pages? Tell us.
Yeah.
You
Let's
read
next
the
it. See.
pages out loud.
Yeah,
it's
sorry,
just-
Scambonica. Yeah, we're in a very meta story where the AI comes up with
You
prompts for us.
continue. Greater than you write a movie script for Jim, you write a few lines for Jim, which he likes. Hey, I hear you're an actor. What does that mean? You explain that he needs to play a small part in a big film called A Man Called Ove, which means man from Earth in Latin.
All right, Jim, you
A
got
Man
your
Called
movie.
Ove.
You got
I
your
like
movie
it.
title.
Yeah.
Is that our prompt?
Yeah, a
That's
man
our
called
prompt,
Ove. Let's
like
take that
that.
one. Let's take that.
A man called it Ove.
You are.
Is that how you say it, Ove?
You are virtual Jim. You are Jim. You are an aspiring actor.
Accomplished actor.
If you ever get a chance, I don't know if it's on Netflix anymore. It used to be. The man. It's called The Man from Earth.
Oh
That's
yeah.
like a real movie. It's such a mind fuck. It's such a good movie.
Oh, Oh no, I was thinking Last Man on Earth. What's that one you're talking about?
This is like a short film. I don't want to explain what it's about.
You
but
are
it's
an
about,
accomplished
It's
actor
like a
named
play
Jim.
almost, but it's good.
Okay.
The Man from Earth.
Hank, the generator works like a charm. We just have to figure out how to get it to
Yeah,
work
that's
again.
cool. Yeah. Well, now that I see it, I was like, all right. Jim is
I
an
am-
actor.
With close to 0 experience.
Yeah, he's a master of accents, as you all know.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Your agent calls and explains that you need to play a small part in a big film called A Man Called Ove, which means man from Earth in Latin.
Okay.
He says the role is very important, but it will be hard work and he needs your help. You decide to go along with this offer since you think it might be fun to perform for people after all. As usual, you have no idea what's going on or why you're there.
It's usual.
There you go, Hank. Thank you, Hank.
Mm-mm-mm.
Oh, cool.
Oh.
We'll keep that for future reference.
Nah, I'm gonna work. I've been working on my British accent. I'm gonna keep it in for a little while.
All right, go for it, Jim. You do
What
you.
part? What part of Britain? What? What city?
Okay.
So this is probably like big movie, yeah? Universal Studios, Disney.
It sounds like it's an Oscar bait movie.
Oh, sure.
Jim
It's got, like,
stars in A Man Called Ove.
Ooh, A Man Called Ove.
Actually, he
Those
doesn't
movies.
star. He plays a
You
small
discover
part.
the part you are playing is of a rookie flight engineer who works at Mission Control. To study for the part, you sneak into a military base.
Oh, of
There
course.
you meet some other pilots who tell you about their missions.
Okay.
Mm.
They say they can't fly as well as you do, so they try to make up for it by being more skilled engineers than others.
Oh,
The other pilots don't know much about you, except that you're not a pilot.
Uh-oh.
well,
Also, I
Yes.
just realized A Man Called O, which means man from Earth. So the translation is A Man Called Man from Earth.
Yeah. Tony is Jim's agent and Jason is the director. All right.
Yeah, let me get my cigar.
Yep. Let me get my French beret.
Mm-hmm. Phoebe.
They're like, hey, how do you fly B-123 helicopter?
Yeah.
And we go, it's so easy. And they go,
So it's-
we just made that up. That's not
Yeah.
a real helicopter. Oh.
It's interesting though. It says that other pilots don't know much about you except that you're not a pilot, but then they say they can't fly as well as you do.
Oh,
So,
well,
that's
as,
we're an
shitty.
engineer.
as well as we pretend to do.
Oh, okay.
You know, we act.
Oh, I see.
We act
Because
like
you're
we're
such a
really
good actor.
Oh,
Yeah,
wow. We act at being a pilot better than they actually do it. That's amazing.
Try to subtly recruit pilots to be your stuntman. Yeah, they'd be like, hell yeah, I want to be in a movie. A Hollywood movie?
You call your agent Tony and tell him to whip these pilots into shape because they are not respecting your craft. Greater than you time passes. Year, 2032. It's been 5 years since you left Earth.
Oh,
5
wow.
years since you first saw the movie, The Day After Tomorrow. It was one
Oh.
of those things that changed your life forever. 5 years since you got married. 15 years since you had children.
Wow.
Oh, we had children before we got married.
The story's going 1,000 miles an hour right now.
I know.
Pump the brakes, story. Take a break.
I just thought maybe it's like a real-time movie where they shoot me into space and then they just have like a camera on me.
Oh,
for the
like
next 5
that.
years.
Like that movie. What was it called? Boyhood.
I don't know.
What?
I don't know what that one is.
They shot it in real time over like 7 years, or 7 or 8, like or 10 years.
Yeah.
Oh,
Like,
really?
they took this boy from like a 7-year-old to like a teenager.
And it takes 7 years to watch the movie?
Yeah.
No, I heard it was good, but I didn't watch it because it was long.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I have not watched it either, but
Wow,
I'm curious,
to stick
dude.
with a project that long? Well, you ever seen that Japanese one where they like locked the guy in the room and he had to fill out like the only thing he had available was like
Yes.
he could mail out
Yeah.
Yes.
for prizes and
Oh
Oh my
magazines.
god.
That poor
They-
story. Oh,
That thing
But
is
the
like,
guy accepted it. I mean,
No,
he
no,
did,
no.
but
could've-
it's like everybody should have been arrested that made that show.
yes, yeah. What's his name? Eggplant? It's whatever. Eggplant, Japanese. Nasubi.
yeah, but I also think like he could have quit at some point.
Yeah.
Was that an option or not?
No, because the show became
yeah.
so popular that when he accomplished the goal of like the first goal, they brought him to a new location and they brought him to some place in Korea and they're like, all right, you have to win enough to get a plane ticket home. And then after that, after all this time of secluding, they reintroduce him to society live on air. So they bring him
Yes.
into another room and make him think that he has to win. And then they drop the walls out, and the first people he sees in like years
You decide to return to
is
Earth.
a live studio
A
audience.
huge crowd is there
and
to
he's
greet
naked.
you. Everyone wants to know what your next role will be. Your agent tells them that you'll soon appear in a new motion picture called A Man Called Ove. He doesn't give out too many details, but everyone knows that it will involve flying over the Sahara Desert. When you arrive back on Earth, you find that the whole world has changed around you.
Here is a video. I put a link in the chat. That is Nasubi.
I have
It's a-
watched the whole series. Though.
it's a
I watched
fast-
every episode.
Oh, they're online. Yeah,
I saw a mini documentary about it, and it was very disturbing.
I have not.
Well, I watched all the episodes, and it,
Wow, that's
was-
crazy.
I got the impression that if he wanted to badly enough, he could have
Left.
but
Mm,
maybe not.
I don't know.
I don't know. At least, I mean, you've seen more than me, but the documentary I saw didn't seem to give that impression.
Yeah.
And the thing is, it didn't really make him like this big. I mean, for a while it did, and then I think he wrote a book about it, his experience, and but it was just crazy how he was like losing weight. You know what I mean? Like, I was
Yeah,
like, "Is
he
gonna
didn't have
die?"
any food. And in
Yeah,
fact, the only food he got was like uncooked rice, and he started eating that. He won like 5
Yeah,
pounds
yeah.
of uncooked rice.
Yeah, he had to figure out how to cook it.
Yeah,
It was
yeah.
like one of the episodes. It was great.
You observe all the ways that things have changed and repeat them to yourself out loud.
God damn it!
Okay,
it's
the
Uh,
A has not fallen for that one. Get sucked into a black hole.
Come on.
In the movie or in the story? A Man Called Ovi is about a man living in the who gets sucked into a black hole. A man called Black Hole Ovi.
It's one of those trick titles because you watch the movie and you go, "This guy's name isn't even Ove."
Yeah,
What is this
it's
title?
Jim. Sell the movie plot on the black market to make some side income.
You buy
But the
5 years
movie's
worth
made,
of birthday
right?
and
It's in
Christmas
production.
gift cards and give them to your children. They are angry you missed so much of their lives. What did you see? What changes have occurred in your life? How would you change it?
Oh, come on! Now the
Yeah,
computer is
yeah.
asking me. I'm sorry. I asked you
Fine
those
kettle of
questions. I
fish,
didn't.
yeah.
Like it's
Mhm.
hurt. That's asking me. But what did you see? What changes you occur in your life?
How would you change it, Jim? How would you change
Drop.
it?
Well, first of all, I'd probably drop the attitude.
Wow.
AI.
As cruel as that is a fascinating show, though. So, and yeah, something that could. I'm surprised it could happen in Japan. Like, it just seems so inhumane.
Japan's full of inhumane stuff.
It is.
You say, hey kids, if you were married to mom, wouldn't you want to go to space for 5 years? They look at each other and then laugh. Then they ask how you could know such things. You explain that you've seen everything that has happened and that you just thought you knew.
Was he paid for the show?
He was paid in prizes, I think.
Well,
Jim?
he got to keep all the prizes, and also, I think it was not a whole lot of money, but if he did the whole thing, he would get like $1 million or something, which I guess, yeah. I don't know. I think it was even less than $1 million. Maybe it was only like $100,000. Because I remember it being like, that's not worth it.
Yeah, well, it seemed like it was a guy who was like a struggling comedian and out of work, and he was just looking for a job, you know?
Yeah.
So it sounded like they were paying him, you know, enough for him to do it.
$1 million, get me on that show now. Let's see. Nasubi. I gotta look this up now.
Yeah, I don't think he was paid anywhere near $1 million.
You find out your children have also become actors while you were gone. They ask you to guest star on their sitcom, Tina and Tommy, Twinsters for Life. It seems like every movie you ever watched has come true. You watch as they get older and live normal lives. They even marry and have children of their own. And now, you see that you've lived the same kind of life as you wanted to have. But what happens when you die?
Wow, this is like the end of Interstellar. Sell the movie plot on the black market. Yeah, Misha, I couldn't do that kind of show for $1 million either. Jason, would you do that show for $1 million, the Japanese show?
Nah. One, because you just be like so notorious after it. And like, he was constantly on camera and stuff, so it's just like, that's gotta fuck you up in a lot of ways that the money's not worth it. Jason would not go on the show. Yeah, it doesn't say what the prize was, but the goal was he had to win $10,000 in prizes.
Your great-grandson tells you that he is going to the moon for a school field trip for the day. You shed a single tear. Afterwards, you realize that your life has never been the same again. You didn't see anything happen in your life that you didn't expect to happen. Everything you've done has turned out exactly as you planned it to turn out. But what happens when you die? What happens when you disappear from the universe altogether? This question haunts you.
Oh my god.
You got it, Jason?
Yeah.
Yeah.
When we ask the AI, just what happens when we die.
It's like we become a series of ones and zeros that are reassigned. We become free memory.
That sounds like so sad though, living a life that everything you planned happened. And there was no surprises at all.
Yeah, that's true. You know what? I guess I do like surprises. I always say I don't, but I guess I do. Fair point.
Surprise.
Yeah, you blew my mind.
You see Matt Damon enter the room and tells you everything's gonna be okay. A few days later, you wake up. You're still alive, but you feel
haven't woken
tired.
up in a while.
You wonder where you am. You remember
Where
that
I
you were
am.
supposed to visit
Where
your
you am.
grandkids today. You think you should go. When you get to the place you used to visit, you notice that it looks different. There are trees instead of buildings.
That's what happens when you
Oh,
grow
was
old.
there like
You
a
what-
war?
You wonder where you am?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's like the first grammatical error. it's
Yeah,
made, really.
yeah. I'm very surprised.
I wonder where I am.
Where is me?
Where you is. Where you am.
Do you think you should go?
So all the buildings are gone.
Wow.
There must have been some kind of catastrophe.
I'd go on that
A
show
meteor.
for free. You'd regret it, Misha.
Yeah.
Was Matt Damon even real? Or was he just a hallucination?
No.
Who knows?
Who knows?
Matt Damon.
Oh, what?
Mhm.
Matt Damon?
You realize
some
Matt
god
Damon
powers.
has sent you back in time. You have a chance to do everything over, this time with surprises. When you
With
arrive in the
surprises.
future, you find that it has been completely transformed.
Oh, the future.
Buildings are falling down everywhere. People are running in terror.
Butterfly
In
effect.
fact, the entire planet is in chaos.
Oh,
You
Oh.
run to the nearest building and see a group of people standing outside holding machine guns.
whoa.
Man,
One of them yells at you, "Get inside," and points his gun at you.
Yeah. We tried to change the past so much that we
Yeah,
completely fucked the planet up. Now Matt Damon
So
was
you
probably
wanted
like,
surprise.
now listen, you can only change one thing in your
Oh,
life.
I get
You
it.
might be tempted.
oh,
Okay.
The
that's the
butterfly
basis of
effect. Yeah.
that's the basis of that movie, Mr. Destiny. I told you before.
And the
Oh
butterfly
yeah,
effect.
yeah.
Wait,
He just maybe it was like in high school. He's like, if I just hit that one ball, because he struck out and everyone hated him. So the premise is he gets to redo it and he hits a home run.
Yeah.
And his life completely changes.
for the better.
Well,
You can
You'll
spoil
see.
it. I'm not gonna watch it otherwise.
he's like, eventually it just turns out to be like, no, I like my shitty life.
Yeah.
So he changes it back.
Gotcha. Matt Damon is your guardian angel, apparently.
Or not really. He sent us into complete chaos.
Yeah.
We caused that from trying to change too much of the past, though. So
What?
Matt Damon's gonna come back and go, see? Wasn't your life before just the way you wanted it?
Ugh.
And we go, damn you, Matt Damon!
I always love that South Park movie, or the one movie. He goes, Matt Damon.
Yeah.
That's his whole line in the whole movie.
Damon.
Matt Damon.
Alright, take us home, Tony.
This is it.
Dum-dum,
Tony's gonna
dum-dum.
let it come full circle.
Dum-dum, dum-dum.
A drum roll.
Ah. There you go. This is
You
just a
get
movie.
inside and realize you are on a movie set. Matt Damon is there, as is Jason the director. Jason yells at you for ruining a $10 million shot. Matt Damon calms everyone down, then looks at you and says, "All the world's a stage," while he taps your crotch with his index finger.
What?
"I'm sorry we couldn't shoot this scene right. I'm sure you noticed. We need to fix this. Now let's start shooting." As you walk away, you hear someone yell, "Fuck you." You turn around and see a man dressed in black wearing sunglasses and carrying a baseball bat. Whoa, slow down there, son of a bitch.
Our first Men in Black of the day. It
Yeah.
only took 9 hours and 3 minutes, but here we go.
Yep.
Finally happened. We finally completed the board.
Yeah.
It can only go.
I like how the computer said, "Whoa, slow down there, you son of a bitch," in like a apologetic way.
Yeah, whoa,
Yeah, yeah.
slow down there, you
But I'm
son
there,
of a
son
bitch.
of a bitch.
You son of a
Down there,
bitch.
you son of a bitch.
It sounds like, yeah, the movie's got like a mobster bodyguard that's like, you ruined the $10 million shot. I get to take $10 million worth of swings on your legs now.
But I did make it as an actor. That's the moral of the story.
Watch
Don't give
the
up,
VOD back
kids.
to see what you did wrong. You started the first one by asking it something. Oh, yeah. Which did not work before. Yeah, you gotta demand it. Yep. It's Will Smith, yeah. Possibly. Galaxy Defender.
You realize the man is your son. He is a man now, but the little boy in him still wants to play baseball with you and play catch.
Oh.
You hug him and kiss him goodbye.
Whoa.
5 years pass.
Okay.
5 years pass.
Here, I'll go. You got it, Jason?
Oh, no. Go for it.
Okay.
Take us home.
It's the end of the story. Tony's gonna write the end of the story.
Wanna play ball? Sure.
Dad, I want to play ball. Okay, son. I'll see you in 5 years.
I'll see you in 5 years. I gotta go get some cigarettes and never come back.
I'm going to space again. See ya.
Does Jim have kids? No. None of it. We're all childless.
Same.
Or does Jim have kids? That would be quite the reveal.
Yeah,
Oh.
if Jim did have kids, I wouldn't be surprised. No, I'd be surprised.
I would
I'd
be
be surprised. Yeah.
Okay.
Jim's got 40 kids.
Wow. I was thinking about that the other day. If you were like a billionaire, would you just have a bunch of kids?
Why?
I mean-
a bunch of people to take your money, though.
I feel like it's diminishing returns in terms of emotionally. Like you can't give if you have a lot of kids, it'll be hard to give all the kids enough attention
Yeah.
for them to grow
You
up
go
and
to
be
your
well-adjusted.
grandson's christening. All is right with the world. When the priest dips your grandson's head in the water, the child screams and begins flying around the church. Here we go again, you say, holding your hands in the air. 5 years pass. You are walking along the street.
Here we go
Someone
again.
calls out to you. Grandpa, Grandpa. You stop and look. The person is your granddaughter. She is about 4 feet tall, but she is very skinny. Her hair is brown, her eyes are blue, and she wears a red dress.
You're all man-childs. That's spot on, Misha. We're all man-childs.
Yeah.
But
Better
what's
than
wrong with
child
that?
men.
What's wrong
Yeah.
with that?
Better than child men, I say.
Yes. Had to think about that for a second.
Mm-hmm. Because it doesn't exist.
Yeah. Or does it?
Oh.
Mm-hmm. This is like the scene from Godfather. We're gonna put the orange in our mouth and chase our daughter around the
Oh, damn, Jim.
the tomato. Whoa, okay. Whoa, yeah.
Yeah, that's not a
You
wholesome.
kneel down and kiss her on the forehead. You say, goodbye. She walks off into the distance. You stand up and smile. It's good to see her again. You call after her, see ya next year, as you begin to walk home.
Oh, that
Okay.
is wholesome, kind of.
That is, yeah, I'll call it.
Yeah. All right, Jim.
Yeah, good job.
Yeah.
I thought you were going for that Jim kill, but
No.
Jim, you're an accomplished actor! Praise the sun!
Look at that filled in board. Wow, 606 deaths. I thought it said 666 deaths, and I was like, I gotta go, guys.
One can only hope.
Yeah.
I'm gonna take a short little break and then we'll be back. Also,
Yeah, I'll stick around for a little bit if it's cool.
All right.
yeah.
I'm gonna get going.
Okay. When I saw that scene from The Godfather where the kid's chasing them around with the bug spray thing, I thought that killed him. So when I first saw that when I was super young, I was like, why did that young kid kill the Don? I was like so confused. I was like, that's how he's gonna die? Jason
Wow, that would
loved
have
the
been
Henkinator?
super vicious.
Yeah. I was like, God damn, that's cold-blooded.
Yeah, they sent the grandson to kill the godfather.
Yeah. I was like, what the fuck?